filing an amended sales or use tax return. Business owners that collect and remit sales and use tax may have to file an amended return. This process doesn't have to feel overwhelming. Here, we'll go through the necessary steps to file an amended return. If you are filing an amended sales tax return, use Form 53-1. If you are an out-of-state vendor filing an amended use tax return, use Form 53-V. For consumers filing an amended consumer's use tax return, use Form 53-C. Remember, amending your return may result in an overpayment or underpayment of the sales or use tax. It is also important to remember that the department now requires businesses with 3 or more locations to file their sales use tax returns online. For assistance filing online, you may go to mytax.mo.gov, click on Helpful Links and Tutorials, then MyTax User Registration and Tax Return Filing videos, or by clicking the link in the description, and navigate to the desired video for assistance filing either as a registered user or as a guest. Let's assume, for example, that a customer provides you with a valid exemption certificate after you have reported the taxes on a transaction. Your customer requests that you refund the amount of tax collected from the exempt transaction, and you, in turn, want a refund of the tax from the department. When filing out the amended return, your amount of gross receipts will not change because the sale is still part of the gross receipts. Instead, include the amount of the sale excluding the taxes as a negative amount in the adjustments column for each applicable location. Here's another scenario. This time, a customer returns a product purchased last month. You refund your customer the full amount, but have already reported the transaction to the department. In this case, the amount of the sale is deducted from your gross receipts. If you originally reported $500 as your gross receipts, and the sales price of the merchandise being returned is $25 before taxes, you enter $475 as your amended gross receipts. If the original return was filed timely, and you paid more than the amount owed, you may take the 2% timely payment allowance while figuring out the amount of tax. If the return was filed after the due date, interest and additions will apply to the tax, and the 2% timely payment allowance may not be deducted. If a tax amount was already paid along with the originally filed return, on the line that is marked Pay this amount, enter the new amount owed less the amount originally paid. If the amount is greater than 0, that is the amount of additional tax you owe. Remember, on an amended return, interests and additions to tax should be calculated on the new amount. If the amount is less than 0, you may request a refund or credit. However, there are additional steps that are required to claim the refund or credit. These requirements can be found on the department's website, dor.mo.gov/taxation/business/tax types/sales use. If you have questions or would like more information about submitting an amended return, please visit our website at dor.mo.gov or email sales tax notice at dor.mo.gov.